done a live from my new carving table. So I tried it a few minutes ago and it just kept on disconnecting. So I'm not too sure if this is going to work. This is a real thin piece of Western red cedar, really thin. So if we cut through, it's okay. We'll do a negative space. And this is basically just coming live to say hello to all my subscribers and friends. You guys can chat amongst each others. And we'll just wait to see if this goes. I'm going to draw this wood spirit on. And I'm going to carve it real quick with this. Hi, Eddie. How you doing, buddy? Kutzall Extreme Flame Burr. Anybody wants to get these Kutzalls? Just go to the description below. Here's Dremel Flex Shaft. I'm running the Dremel 4000. I run it at full speed all the time. I just go harder to the touch and lighter to the touch. Hi, James. I was going to message you last night, see how you are. Today, I should be working, but today was the day where I'm like, I've had enough. I've burnt myself out working on my yard and place and stuff like that. I'm just really burnt out. Now, I've been sitting at my Dremel table most of the day today, just drinking coffee, relaxing. I did make a video. I carved one of those wooden clogs. I just carved up. Hi, everybody. Thanks for being here. So this is a real thin piece of, yeah, I need to do some fishing or something. I talked to F-Bob last night, and I'm going over to the Vancouver Island in a couple of weeks to do. Hi, Mark. Going over there in a couple of weeks to do some carving and maybe go quadding or whatever. Today I'm just felt like I'm really finally actually burnt out. It happens to the best of it, doesn't it? So here we are, saying hello to all of you. This is almost like a shingle, cedar shake. The only thing I don't like about this is edge grain. Hi, Jim H. What's that way for like? I'm glad you're still here, Eddie. So let's get a pen. Now, what kind of wood spirit should I do? This is a simple one, I think. I think that's what really helps the beginners, is just doing very simple ones, explaining it, and don't get too complicated. Huh? Ooh. I got my Coke Zero here. Hi, Dad Carves. Wonder if Evil Rick's going to be here. I don't know if Spike's going to be here. They're the bosses of this page when I'm carving. Yeah, that's what I'm doing today, Mark. I just taking a break from everything. Anything that has to do with bending over, like pickaxing the ground, or planting things, or doing things on the ground, or lifting anything heavy. I'm tired. Huh? Okay. So let's draw on a real simple wood spirit here. So always center line is good to have. Center line, boom, center line on. Hi, everybody. I can't say hi to everybody, but hi, everybody. Forehead, then bring it down like this. Now, there's ways to measure things and stuff, but I'm just drawing it on and carve something fun. So there's our eyebrow ridge lines. Does this seem way up to you guys, or does this seem really far away, or? So where do you want to put your nose? We'll put our nose. What kind of nose should we give this guy? Just give him a normal nose. Now when I draw my nose up, try and draw it on the best you can. And then you can go straight across if you want, like that, or you can do this. I think I like to do it this way with the little triangle on the bottom because it helps you get that look. Now we don't even need to draw our mustache on. Do you want to have your mustache coming off the sides, or you just want to bring it straight down? Do you want to have it so it's like that, or do you want to have it so it's like you got a bottom lip in there? There's different ways to do it. Do you want to have it like the triangle way and give them an open mouth, or do you just want to give them a little bump as a lip there? So this is not going to be that deep. It's a really shallow carving. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. You guys okay with that? I'm just going to have a little bit of a break. So what I'm going to do is I'll probably cut the forehead in first, tilt that back, cut underneath the eyes, cut around the nose. I'll curve all this scratch stuff off, and then we'll figure out what kind of mustache we're going to give it. But first of all, I'm going to lay it up and have a puff. I got the camera lower so I can see the comments a bit easier. Shout out Studio Mike. Yeah, keep those videos coming. Just carve Rob. Has anybody got any questions? Hey, Tim. Grumpy laid back carvings. That's Tim. Hi, Tim. This one I put the I showed it before on somebody that's got paint on it, but I put wood sawdust in there and then mixed it with the epoxy. Yeah, it's got all white paint shit in there, or silicone or whatever it is. That's the way my hands always look, always dirty, and I still got silicone in my fingernails from screwing up that mold. Live and learn. Now, does anybody have any questions while I can see the screen? Yep, they definitely are, Tim. So once again, I'm running the Dremel 4000 with the Dremel flex shaft. Kutzall extreme flame burr, and it's hooked up to a foot pedal. I got my Dremel turned up maximum speed. I always carve with my Dremel maximum speed. I just go harder to the touch or lighter to the touch. Quiet shot in here this time. Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Anyways, nobody's got any questions for me? Perfect. Hi, just carved Rob. Did I already say hi? Did you just get here? Or you been here for a while? You're just saying hi again. Real thin piece of wood, so showing you guys can get it. I have to take it. Nice, James. Good for you. Congratulations. Now there's ways you guys can get a 1x4 or whatever you can get. There's ways to make this not look so square, but I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to kind of blend the hair, and I'm going to kind of leave it open down here and not carve it and make it look like it's a piece of driftwood. Just finished up an owl and a nuke planter, and now sitting on the porch swing, watching you, waiting for it to rain. Nice. Why is it so hot? Because maybe it's Jesus telling it's so hot. Maybe it's Jesus giving you a hint it's time to lose weight. So you're sweating it out. That's what I tell myself. Man, heat bothers me, but it doesn't, because I spent so many years on the roof in the summertime roofing, and you got most of the time, 90% of the time you got no shade, so I'm used to it. But it's not here like it is there. I'm in Vancouver, Canada, British Columbia, Vancouver, Canada. Rob's in, his next door neighbor, Slim Shady. Rob lives in Michigan. Summertime. Mr. James Rankin, how you doing there, buddy? Thanks for all your comments and that card. I love that card that you sent me. Thank you. I appreciate it. And thanks to everybody that chipped in for the steampunk challenge. Okay, so this is my first live at this Dremel carving table. Hi, Mike. It's I'm really happy. I offset this where the dust sucks up. It's the holes right in here, from this area right here. I offset it on my table, and well, because when I carve hillbilly wood art, hello, the dust goes this way, so it's a way better table for me. I got to make a video for this table soon too. Chilliwack. Oh, we spoke before, haven't we? Anyways, I'm going to close the window here and get carving. No, I'm not going to spend a long time on this. I kind of want to just go really fast, but I guess I shouldn't, so people can thing. Turn 3, 2, 1. Ignite the dust collector. So I'm going to cut in the forehead a bit. Nice. Okay, recut in your eyebrow lines. Okay, so you can see there's my eyebrow lines. I got my nose cut around there. So now let's remove the wood around here, and underneath the nose. So just like that. Now the nose sticks farthest off the face. And it's real thin. You can do thin carvings. Just don't carve so deep. Now, what kind of mustache should I give it? Should I give it coming off the side and give it a bottom lip, or should we give this guy coming down and then here and giving it a open mouth? It's up to you guys. We can make this guy so he's screaming. There's all different things you can do. It looks more aggressive when you come off here. And then you give him a lip in there. That's more aggressive. I think the happier ones are kind of, when you come, well, these ones kind of can look like wizardy too when you come like this. And then you give them you can give them an open lip down here, slanting down. It is quiet in here tonight. It's all right. It's pretty good. I don't mind it. I like it a lot better, quieter. What kind of mustache should I give it? Really quiet in here. I've never seen it this quiet in here. What kind of mustache? No, nobody's even saying. Okay, so less aggressive. Okay, so we'll go down here, right down here, and then in here. Then we'll give them an old sagging lip. How's that? Fu Manchu. Or you can just give them the little Fu Manchu one if you want. I just want to leave this one as simple as I possibly get. So I'm going to do this one down here. Looks like a little wood spirit right in here. With teeth. No teeth. No teeth today. Okay, so there's that mustache on. So now the bottom lip, you can just give him a little nub there if you want. But let's kind of make this guy's bottom lip hanging down like it's an old weathered wood spirit. Now, yeah, okay. Just like that. There's your open mouth. Carve on each side of the mouth, and then remove wood. Later we'll get a smaller burr and separate the mouth from the mustache from the mouth so it doesn't look like it's riding up. So now let's try and give this fellow some cheeks. So all you have to do is just bring it straight down. Just carve Rob. Everybody has their own styles. Just carve Rob. Makes it round here for the beard, which is the proper way. But I just kind of come straight down. See, that's just carve Rob's way, the round way, or other people's. I just bring it straight down, and then I chisel in right here to make it seem like it's got cheekbones. Okay, so now all I do is just spin it and I round out inside here. I got to get your mustache to roll off there. See that? The shadow there? So I just put a cut here. Cut here. Those two cuts, then I see this straight edge, I just taper it down. Then you can bring your beard hairs off there. Right? Let's get rid of this pen on the nose. Okay, so let's we still gotta split these eyebrows. Unless you want to give it a unibrow. So all I do is I do a straight cut across here, remove some of the wood in the forehead, then I cut in between here. Now, I drew this bridge of the nose up here thicker, so you can make that thinner too. Now that you've got everything, you got some block out done. Well, let's do those eyebrows, then we're gonna shape the nose. So I cut straight across, straight across this line, remove some wood here, I spin it, and then I remove the wood in between the eyebrows. Okay, so there's my eyebrows established. Now you can take this, the what's it called? The bridge of the nose right here. You can carve it. Your nose should be sloped this way, right? So you just carve it a little bit deeper in here. But like I said, this is a pretty flat carving, so I'm just going to carve it a little bit deeper. And if you carve this deeper, the nose, the bridge of the nose, if you carve in here deeper, sometimes you got to carve in the eyes a little bit deeper too. All right, so let's cut the nose bridge thing thinner. Now I'm going to start rounding off the nose. Do one side. This is how I do it. I do one side, and I go to the other side. Okay? Real simple. Now I'm going to, this is pretty soft cedar, so I'm going to switch to a less aggressive burr. I think I'm going to switch to the, where's the silver one? Well, here's the gold. This is the gold one. The golden flame burr. So we're gonna, now I'm gonna carve, and this is, like I said, this is just a very basic wood spirit for beginners. I'm gonna give it a thing here and a thing here. Bring that one up a bit higher. Now I'm going to cut this in. I know it sounds like a cow, doesn't it? So cut. And then remove the wood above the nostrils. See those cuts? Now I'm going to remove this wood up here. Well, this bur's just not working for me, so I need to find that silver one. Here we go. Silver's middle of the road, the middle of the road one, aggressive wise. Now I'm going to take the mustache down. I'm sorry. I'm going to bring the mustache down lower too. Carve some of it away. All right. So for the nose, I'm just going to go push up and in. Push that mustache down farther so you get your cheek. See that cheek thing? It's not perfect, but it's good enough. Oops. Okay, so let's give these eyebrows, see how the eyebrows are just straight, let's give them some movement. All I'm going to do is just remove the wood, some of the wood above. Let me draw it on so you guys see. It's going to make them go like this. I'm always looking at the two sides of the face. So I'm looking at the distance here between the nose. So this eye and cheek right in here and this distance. I'm always looking at these parts of the nostril, that they're the same. The nostrils inside are the same size. that's kind of what I'm looking at when I'm doing the carving. I still have some depth there. We could, I don't know, we could do whatever for the eyes. Now, what kind of hair should I give this fellow? Doesn't have to have hair. You can bring it up like this and separate it here. Go this way. What should I do next? Anyways, you guys are that Dave out there in Duncan. So anyways, you guys can see that's just a nice, simple, little easy carving. To do the beard hairs, I'm going to put on the black one, the Flame Extreme Burr. Now the eyes, let's just think what we're going to do the eyes. You can do so many different style eyes. It doesn't even have to have real eyes. You can hollow them out. What do you guys, I don't really want to explain how to do real eyes here, but you can just kind of do this. And I could quickly carve these in. Or should I make them whole, make this one hollow eyes? It's up to you. Lead the way. Lead the way. I'm going to switch burrs again. Yeah, okay. More people can do the hollow eyes. I agree with you. Thanks, Eddie. Now, the hollow eyes, I don't just cut like straight in. I go underneath the eyebrows. You're too late, just carve up. I go up and underneath the eyebrows. Now, if you do the hollow eyes, if you carve low enough below that eyeball, you can make it look like there's eyelids up there because you just get a smaller burr and then you cut it in. So let's do these hollow eyes here. And sometimes the hollow eyes look more majestic for the wood spirits anyway. So I push up and underneath the eyebrow like this, underneath it. And then I pull it down. Just like that. Now you see, I have extra room up there, but not much. I could get a little burr and split that with a little burr, that wood there, so it looks like there's an eyebrow up there, but I don't think there's any need for that. You can go like this on the face. You can go like this. Okay, the beard hairs, I'm just going to go nice and smooth here. So let's just do an example. I'm going to do one cut all the way down, kind of turn it and spin it when you're going, and I'm going to cross into it. So see there? There's actually, hold on one sec, please. See here, there's like one hair here. So which way would the hair be flowing? So I think I'm gonna cross. You got the one here. I'm gonna get my Dremel bit, and I'm gonna cross over nice and slow, not like boom, not just like that, but nice and slow and cross it. And that's how you split the beard hairs. All right, let me find my tripods. We'll try this one here. If I can figure it out. Something real simple. You can make his head. You could make his head bigger, his forehead, by just cutting some more of this wood away. Just carve Rob says carve deeper. That's, you know, you don't get any more simple than that. And that's just, once you get that nose and no, this carving table definitely will. It's getting dirty fast. That's for sure. Now, I could go heavy hands and completely transform this wood spirit. I could give it negative space and look like it's all kind of rotten and stuff. But this just shows you, like, if you do this just like that, you can, trust me, for the very beginners, you'll be able to sell it. Yours won't look like mine, that's for sure. Yours will look like yours. Trust me, if you're not like a crazy, if you're not an artist and you pick up a Dremel and get those bits that I showed you, the Kutzall bits or whatever, any kind of bit like that, the spiky ones, saber tooths, you can, if you carve something that kind of looks like this and you've never carved anything before, give it to one of your friends. They, you know, like a good friend, that's a nice friend. They won't believe that you did it. I got lots of how to carve wood spirit videos on my channel. I could still carve real eyes in there. Just carve the eyebrows deeper. The power of transformation. Just carve Rob says. What do you guys think? Think I should just carve hair in there and call it done? Or what do you guys want to see me do? What will you learn from? I learn from every carving that I do. I got most of the white stuff off that green man. So that's all right. Just looks like it's, I'll put it out in my yard and when it snows. Anywho, nobody's got any suggestions what they want to see me do to transform this? Real eyes, that's easy. Just carve Rob, just carve those eyebrows down lower, cut them higher. Thanks, Tim. Tim List Creations, TLC. Mark tries to cut that green man is awesome. Thanks, Mark. Do some negative space. Hair now. Carving fusion swirls in the hair. Real eyes. Yeah, I can carve real eyes, but I'm not going to sit there and explain how to do it for right now, Rob. I'm trying to rest. Sugar ain't doing it for me today. Even yesterday, I woke up on the wrong. Yes, Rob, I'll carve real eyes if I got depth. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. As soon as I woke up, I had a cup of coffee. I said, well, I'm not feeling any better now. And then I had another cup, and I said, well, I'm not feeling any better now. So I guess I just woke up on the wrong side of the freaking bed. Anyways, how about I just go in a carving fusion frenzy and I give this some negative space with a real eye. but I'll have to put my dust mask on. I think I went slow enough for this part. Man, my back, that whole, I've put so much work into my yard, nobody would even know how much work I've put into it. Yeah, I can put maybe I'll do one negative space and one real eye. They're not going to be very good eyes, but I can blast them in so it looks like eyes. And like I say in all my videos, the easiest eyes to do are to make look this way or make look that way or up or down. Rob's a little hot. Hottie pants. Poopy pants. Should I get into a carving fusion frenzy or what do you think? That means I have to put the Kutzall Extreme Flame Burr back on. Because that's how I get shit done. Right, James? Just Carve Rob. Everybody should be telling Just Carve Rob. More videos, Just Carve Rob. More videos, Just Carve Rob. Anyways, I'm putting... Thanks, James. Well, it's not the backyard. It's my only yard. Hi, Darren. Trees to these. How you doing, man? Okay, so I'm going to put my dust mask on. So you guys remember what it looks like? Kind of looks like a lion man right now. And I'm just gonna friggin' go crazy here. I'm gonna put my dust mask on. So microphone going down. Mic out. Dust mask on. Dust mask on. is a little metalworking burr. This is the Dremel 125 bit. Can you guys hear me? Mic check, mic check. Can you hear me talking? Can you hear me talking? What is Pete? Yep. There you go. Just curved rub. They're not great, but they're eyes. Look, the nose even sticks furthest off the face. Just curved rub, side view. So easy it is to do. Well, I shouldn't say that. Like, the more that you do, the better that you're going to get. Unsubscribed. Very nice. Thank you. I could blast off another one really quick. I could transform this again too. I can make this wood spirit look like completely like something different. It looks easy. Oh, there's some good names in here. Thanks. Mark tries to carve. What do you try to carve, Mark? Hey, Glenn. So there's just a simple, I got a little piece of bark here. Thanks, man. This guy's like looking at like, holy shit, what's going on? What other piece of wood do I got here? I got tons of bark. So is this one. But like I said, I could transform it again if you guys want to see me transform it again. But it's done. It looks good the way it is. I could take out one of those eyes. Just trying to carve a 3D rose. Oh, nice. Hey, Glenn, we'll just curve deeper. Just keep trying, man. You'll get it. The deeper that you carve, the more realistic it will look. I got this bamboo. I got this bamboo pen holder I've been wanting to carve. I got it at the thrift store. I'm gonna make a. I think I'm just gonna sit around this week, take it easy, and carve and make YouTube videos. I got to get a bunch of wood spirits done for around Christmas time. So I don't know what would you guys like to see me carve for videos. Like I've just been going too hard, man. I need to. Wood carving by Earl. How you doing, man? I've just been going too hard, and I just need to sit at my Dremel table and just enjoy myself and my carvings. But I don't know. You guys want to see more wood spirit videos? Because I know I got to carve a bunch of those. I know somebody was asking if I can go on about beard hairs and whatnot. See, I can chill out, yeah, but I always need to be doing something. I can't just chill out and do nothing. Anyways, nobody's too talkative today. That's it, though. That's what you get. Little thing. You still here, just carve, Rob? Thanks, wood carving by Early. That's been a lot of work. It's still a lot more to go, but it's getting there. It's getting there, so I'm somewhat a little bit satisfied. But I got a plan to make I think I mentioned it on the video that came out today. Carve that little table in that stone. I'm going to make a barbecue pit, and it's gonna be like covered with a roof on it. And I'm gonna carve the posts. It's gonna be like a little shack. Then I kind of want it to look like an old abandoned miner's shack kind of thing. It's like something that something that I meant something that you'd find in the middle of the forest that's been abandoned for 40 years. But anyways, I'm going to carve the posts. Hey, Rick, you got to have good evening, Rick. Carve Elmer Fudd. Jordy, you ever get a chance to use that portable carver? Yeah, I've used it. I used it on Vancouver Island. I got for all those chainsaw carvers too, I got a new dusk mask. I got to make a video of. The company reached out to me. You guys got to understand, I get lots of companies reach out to me and want me to show their stuff on their videos, and I say no 98% of the time for my YouTube. But this one I said yes. So it's like my Air Trend Pro dusk mask, but it's like, I think it's like $800 this dusk mask or something. It looks like a friggin' moon helmet, like you're walking on the moon. I don't know how to make a serious video about it without making fun, like a man walking on the moon. That's going to be in the video. It's like, the moon man's going to be in the video because it's just like a helmet that looks like you're freaking walking on the moon with. But it's pretty neat dust collector helmet. Carve Elmer Fudd Glenn says. Rick Smith, where are you? Where are you, Rick Smith? Whereabouts do you live? Ohio. Oh, because I think there's another Rick Smith that lives in. Thanks, Glenn. So do I, believe it or not. There was another Rick Smith that lived in Nome Harbor, where they did that gold mining show. Nome. I don't know. I guess I won't carve anything else today. I could, but maybe I should just go have a hot bath and just lie down and watch TV. Maybe I should film. Let me get this here. I got lots of unfinished projects I got in here that I got to get on top of. Gee, what's that? Oh. This is a bamboo pen holder. $3.49. I got it at the dollar store. You see, it's just a piece of bamboo. They cut it up. But one of my favorite carvings I did was a pen holder with a bunch of wood spirits and skulls all over it. So I just tried really quick to do a little wood spirit thing on there to see what it was like to carve, and it wasn't too bad. Is there any interest if I carve this thing full of wood spirits? I don't know. I know I've done lots of videos like that, blending the wood spirits in together. Yeah, so this would be a pen holder. Because like the last one I did, I painted it black. Lee and Jordy in the no Lee. My favorite carving was the skull and wood spirits things. But maybe I could carve this tomorrow. Film. It's up to you guys. Six phone holders. Nice. You guys want to see me carve this or not? I think so. Do all my carving fusion stuff. Maybe I'll try different things on this too. This is kind of what I'm set up to do tomorrow. Oh, Darren, remember I made you those ashtrays? Southwest Ohio. Take it easy, man. I found that I made a mug out of, remember I used that tomato can and made a mold thing? I found that mug that's purple and black that was made out of epoxy. I carved that one day too. Send that to you. Well, I'm not going to carve this today, but I'll wake up tomorrow and just carve this. Northeast Ohio, Canton Alliance. Canton Alliance. So, like I said, I carved a wood shoe today. Clog. Just carved Rob's one, carved one before. And I filmed for that. And I painted a couple things. Doing some more cement molds of my green man that I had. Anyways, I think I'm going to get out of here. It's been an hour. It's been long enough. No Evil Rick or Spike today. Hi, both of you. If you guys watch this video, hi to everybody else that's watched this video. Hope it's been able to help you doing the easy wood spirit and how to transform it. Chad, this dusk mask, I gotta get over to my chainsaw tent and film it. It's not a cheap dusk mask, though. It's like $800. But I'll say one thing right now without even using it. I pulled it out of the box, but it's way better than the trend, the Air Pro dusk mask that I've used for years. That's for sure. And one thing I don't like about the trend Air Pro is the customer service. I asked them a question because, well, I don't want to get into it, but I emailed them, asked them a question about it. And they were really giving me like 2-word answers, and they're really kind of rude. So just not really into it. Hi again, Jessica Rob. Hi again. Hi there, Jessica Rob. Make some more videos, buddy. Anyways, everybody, I think that's going to be it. There's a thin piece of wood spirit, so you can do that too. Is the nose sticking furthest off the face? I think it is. Thanks, James. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for popping in. There might be a video every day this week. I got to edit a video tonight. I'm going to put it out tomorrow. Just because this is Geordie time. Yep, I've done too much yard time. Now it's Geordie time. I'm back to work again next week. I worked 3 days last week. Anyways, everybody, thanks for popping in. Hope you all good. And just like somebody says, do you say it, Rob? See you on the next one? Anyways, see you next time. Thank you.